Right, now, I've just been asking Edward because, changing the subject slightly. Wait, come on. We can't let him go near the puppies because he'll be in there. They had a dog behind the shop because of the cocks. And I don't know what good he would be because he's as soft as anything. He wouldn't bite anybody. And I've been feeding this dog for a while, and he was really fit and fat and all the rest of it, and now he's just skin and bone. I'll show you later when we get home, put it on the end of one of the videos. And I want to take him to the vet, but I haven't got a car, and his van's in, where is it, Saruma at the minute, and he's not getting it till February. It's in use. So I'm scratching my head how we're going to get him to the vet, because you can't take them on a jeepney. People would be very upset. So I might have a day's walk to the vet, babe. I was just wondering, Edward, if you'd take the dog in. You know, I mean, you can go on your bike. I'll just get there with the dog somehow, just walk. You know, whatever I can do. And it might take an hour or two to get there. And then you can take the dog in, because if I take the dog in, the price is going to go up, isn't it? Because, you know, basically, if he doesn't get to a vet, he's going to die. Because I tried to give him some sausage today, and he was struggling eating it. He was struggling getting it down, and the other dog was taking it out of his mouth. It's heart-wrenching.
Probably needs rehydration. You know, dextrose.
Yeah, he probably needs to be put on a drip. If he doesn't get attention soon, he's going to die. There's no ifs, buts, or why fors. So that's why we've come, guys, to see the puppies. And when we last spoke to you, there was only 4, wasn't there, Edward?
Yeah, it was 4. And
yeah.
When I came from work, I was surprised it was 6.
Yeah, because there was 4 black ones, then when he come back, there was 2 white ones. And I wanted to show you the difference between the subdivisions. The last subdivision I've just shown you, where Elgin and Hannah live, and this subdivision. There's lots of subdivisions, but if you want to live on a nice one, it's going to cost you premium rate, and especially if you're just renting, because the rents here are going up and up and up, all over the Philippines, not just here. So it just gives you an idea of the options you have when you come here. I mean, what would the rent for this be, Edward, for one of these? Not that he's renting it out. Let me make it clear, these are not for rent. Normally
it ranges like 5,000.
5,000 a month, yeah.
That's roughly.
And that's not bad for a one up. That's quite good here. And I'm not saying the subdivision's awful. It's not. I enjoyed my time here. I was happy here. But it's not somewhere I'd want me and my family to live if I had the money. I'd want to live on that other subdivision, somewhere like that. Or buy some land and build my own house. I thought I'd actually got some land, but it doesn't look like I've got it. So we were excited about that, weren't we? Building on that, selling my house and building there, but it looks like it's all not happening.
It looks like it's being boring. Because just the 2 of us.
It would be. Well, maybe, but it's right next to the beach, a beautiful beach, right next to a hotel, and there's going to be a swimming pool built next to it, allegedly. I mean,
some of them, they say there's a lot of NPA there. NPA.
Edward says that's rubbish.
Yeah?
Yeah, Edward says it's rubbish. I mean, basically we were going to build in Saruma where the Angelica Hotel is, but it's not happened how we hoped it was going to happen. So we've been looking at other things because my mortgage is nearly paid off, and I'm thinking of different ways to make money here, and you know, what I'm going to get for my money and how. You see, it's a gamble. You see what I mean? He's a kid. I know he's a kid, but he's a handful. It's difficult because I get asked a lot about how to make money, and you know, like I say, unless you can make money online, or unless you've got money to invest where you can buy some land and build some apartments, or you can normally get these big 3-story houses quite reasonable if you've got the money to upgrade and turn them into apartments, so you can make some money. It's, you know, entirely based on your income and what savings you've got, and are you prepared with the partner you got to put it in. I mean, and again, I wouldn't advise it unless you've been with your partner a few years and you know everything's all right, but I have, so I know if I did sell my house, I'd be okay, as long as I did everything right, of course. So that's it on that. So I'm going to give you just a quick walk round. Not you. God. You better have eyes in the back of your head, Matthew. So on this subdivision, you'll not believe it, but with most subdivisions, not Camellia, the one we're talking about, but subdivisions like this, there's lots and lots of sari stores. But I just want to show you down here. Now I'm going to cut it off here because it's a long walk, and I want to show you what's at the end of here, which is really, it's the beginning of what I was talking about, going to the mountains. And bear in mind, it's still on the subdivision.
Because it's in the
yeah. So you see, this is what a lot do on these subdivisions as well. They'll buy an end property and they'll extend it. And this property goes right to the other side. Look, they've bought the whole lot there, and then the house next to it as well. And that's pretty nice, but me personally, I wouldn't invest that kind of money on this subdivision. But again, it's my preference. I'm sure. Would you buy something on this subdivision, Mel? Would you want to live on here? No. I'm just asking.
Why?
Right, this is what I wanted to show you. There's loads of, I've said this before, there's loads of construction going on. This wasn't all here before. They've planted all this, look. This is all new here. And we noticed all them new buildings, didn't we, as we're coming along. Oh, this is going to... What, babe?
Since how many years now? Before we left here? 2 years after, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be over. Yeah, it's got to be about 2 years, isn't it? So this is what I want to show you. Look, I mean, bear in mind. Oh, come over here, babe. Bear in mind, none of this brush was here. It was all bare. Morning. Or afternoon, I can't remember, is it? Oh, sorry, afternoon. What am I like? So look at this. This is what I had at the end of the subdivision. Now this just goes on and on and on right up to the mountain. And when I had my drone, I used to fly it round here and what have you. Just to mess about with it, not particularly to take any video. Oh, that's a thing. While I'm on the subject of a drone, you know, my drone flew off. I was using it over Robinson's and I'd been having a lot of trouble with it. I did a firmware update on it and the power went off. Now, as most will know, if you do a firmware update and the power goes off, that's a problem because they say don't turn it off. after the update, I couldn't finish the actual update no matter what I did. And then I looked and found something on the internet to like reverse what you did, and I reversed it and it said everything was alright. I'd reversed it, so I took it to Robinson's and I took it up above Robinson's. When I tried to bring it down, it was coming down at lightning speed, and I had to stop it by pushing it up again to travel up, but it was actually pushing against me and coming down, but it started to come down slower. And then I switched it all off, recalibrated it, did it all again, and then when I sent it over the top of Robinson's, it disappeared and never to be seen again. So anyway, long story short, I'm thinking of getting a cheap drone around about, I think it's about $300 and something, opposed to the last drone that was $1,200. Because for what I use it for and the times I'm going to be using it, it's not worth it. Plus the fact, if anything happens to it, it's not going to be the end of the world. Oh, we've got a seat now. They what? Mel, what did you say? Yeah. So I've had recently people coming over saying, look, we're coming over from the States, Chris, we'll come to Naga, is there anything you want? And I said, no, there's nothing I wanted. And then Mel, we were looking on the internet, on eBay, and Mel says, oh look, there's a drone there, it's cheap. I said, no, they're no good, Mel. But I looked at it and then looked at the reviews on it and stuff like that, and it will probably do what I want it to do. And like I say, if something goes wrong with it, it's, you know, the Philippines, just chuck it and buy something else. Not that I would, I suppose.
One of our subscribers, he messaged to me on Facebook that he will send pizza on my birthday.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a bit cute of you to mention your birthday again. Right, what's the date today? It's the 28th. It's the 28th today, and Mel's birthday is on the 31st.
31st? Are you sure? 31st?
Yeah, 31st, and she'll be 35, won't you, babe?
35? You're so...
So...
I'm just only 28.
What do you mean only 28? I thought you were 36. No?
No, I'm turning 32.
No way.
Yes!
Baby, you only look about 25. You don't look like 32. No, joke line. No, you don't, babe. You don't look 32.
Thank you to Eddie for my pizza on my birthday. Thank you.
Eddie?
Yeah. No, Edward.
Do you know what? I wish they'd never shown you that.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds chirping